Sí.
Un saludo especial para la gente hermosa de Canadá.
Muchas gracias.
Desde Cali, Colombia. Allá está haciendo frío, aquí no. A toda la gente beautiful de Canadá. You people, I love you forever. And you from Colombia. Hey, bye bye.
And the beat is in the air. Colombia, so bring it up today. Freedom is young, yeah, and the lights are shining bright. Colombia, come see my love tonight. It's a perfect night for dancing. The ocean breeze is saying, Colombia, that's the light.
Come again.
Abre la mano, abre la mano.
Enredándose en el viento a las citas de mi cama.
This is the kind of thing that could randomly happen at a Juan Valdez in Bogota.
Un repique de campanas, lo mejor para la nariz. No preguntes cuando yo te conocí, y averigüe las razones del querer. Solo sé que mis amores no se y el por qué no lo sabría responder. Para mí no cuenta bien por mi razón, de por qué te quiero tanto corazón, por tu amor a todas horas.
The guy who's in the
Sin tu amor
Juan Valdez to collect some change. Cool. This is right by the main walking street. Buenas empanadas, damas y caballeros. Well, I'm back in Bogota. Just arrived about 2 hours ago. Super tired after about 33 hours of pretty much non-sleep, sleeping overnight in an airport. I'm in the main plaza, Simon Bolivar. You can see the church in the background there. And I wasn't going to do a vlog because I'm kind of tired. I just had something quick to eat, checked in at the hostel, but there's this market here, and I've never seen this market. And so I'm going to quickly take you through the market and see if it's interesting or not. I haven't even walked through there yet, so let's check it out. So we got lots of fruits and fruits. Dulces, postres, more postres. That means desserts. Knickknacks and things. Ponchos, gracias. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised to see this set up right in the middle of Bolivar, Simon. But it's kind of cool. It's actually taking up a lot of space too. Apparently I lucked out and it has been raining, but it's
La fórmula y todo.
pretty decent weather today, nice and mild.
Hola, bienvenido, ¿cómo estás?
Gracias, ¿y tú? Friendly people as usual here in Colombia. Frutas. Well, it's kind of the, the usual stuff, but Colombian usual stuff, so it's far more interesting when it's in Colombia. I have vlogged this Central Plaza before, so I'll just show you a quick overview. Again, the cathedral behind there, things are being lit up with they're putting up the Christmas lights already, so that's kind of cool. Clothes, magnets and things.
Café, cacao, miel de abeja, propóleo.
Yeah, just lots of stuff. Unfortunately, as I've said many times, I'm not really a buyer of stuff because I'm a minimalist. So unfortunately, for all people who are selling all this kind of stuff, I won't be buying any of it. T-shirts, sunglasses, which are gafas. Camisas. It's the national team colors right there, the amarillo, the yellow. Yeah, so that's about it. But you usually have llamas here. It's getting a little bit dark. You might be able to see the llama over there. Not a lot of people in the main square here. A few people hanging out over there, but anyhow, I think I'll call the night there. And tomorrow I don't have a firm plan other than to meet a friend for dinner, and maybe I'll do a vlog with my friend because she speaks really great English. Super nice person. Okay, that's all for now. Hasta las tacos. Buenas empanadas once again, damas y caballeros. So I'll tell you a little story that happened last night, my first night back in La Candelaria in Bogota. And let's back up a little bit. At first I was thinking, wow, this is great. It's actually really quiet at the place where I'm staying, which is really, really hard to find anywhere in Colombia, never mind right in El Centro. And so I'm trying to get sleep. Not having a very successful time of it because I was actually so tired I had a hard time getting to sleep, if that makes any sense, if you've ever had that happen after traveling and not sleeping for almost 30 hours from travel. Anyhow, I finally did get to sleep, and about 4 o'clock in the morning, all of a sudden I'm awakened to the front door of the hostel being pounded on by somebody. And the lady, who runs the place, she goes to the door, and the pounding's getting longer and louder and louder. And it sounded at first like he's saying aeropuerto, aeropuerto at the top of his lungs. So I'm thinking it's some drugged up guy who's just banging on a random door. And I thought that was going to go on and on because I didn't think there's no way that she's going to let that crazy guy in because he seemed so angry. And then she did let him in, and he walks with her right by my door, and he's still yelling stuff. I finally figured out he was saying open the door, la puerta in Spanish is door, so I finally figured that out. But I still don't know the story on it, but yeah, it was an interesting first night. Buenas empanadas once again, damas y caballeros. It is Saturday, November 11th, 11 de noviembre. Just gonna do a little wander around, show you some of the colors, the sights, the sounds, the characters in El Centro in Bogota. Tomorrow I'll be off to San Gil, where I'll set up my home base as usual, and I'll do lots of little trips from San Gil. So tons and tons of vendors out today selling their usual touristy things, very colorful bags and things. Still getting over my 32 hours worth of travel from Victoria to Bogota with maybe 2 hours of sleep. But feeling a lot better today. Definitely a lot more extranjeros, foreigners here now. Now that people are not so afraid of the so-called pandemic. Lots of little shops around here with traditional breakfast, chocolate. So you can get the famous tamal, things like that. Buenas. This is traditional sweets, postres, dulces that you can buy at this place here. And usually the people at the doors, they speak a bit of English so they can help you out a little bit. Looks like this place is pretty popular here. More sweets and treats, which I'm all for trying once in a while, but I try to stay away from all the sugar-filled stuff. Try to eat pretty healthy down here. One thing you might not realize about Colombia is that they do have a little bit of a hippie culture down here. And lots of artisans here are actually quite talented. See, this guy here is drawing on the sidewalk. And they do some pretty amazing art as far as I'm concerned. Bags and purses, hats everywhere. A lot of people selling the same things. And I don't know how they do it. And there's so much competition. This is the national soccer football jersey of Colombia. I always like these things. The guys that make pure sugarcane juice. These neat little vehicles that they have there. Beautiful fruits, favorites. And that's the market that I was at on day one. That's the main cathedral here in Simon Bolivar. As you can see, Michael Jackson's back in town. He never disappeared, he just moved to Bogota. As you can hear, it's quite loud. Lots of loudspeakers. Vendors driving by at their little carts. Venezuelan foods here. Obviously, lots of Venezuelans that come into Colombia, like literally millions of them. And so you'll see a lot of Venezuelans with little carts selling foods and things like that. They're also already setting up for Navidad, Christmas, with the decorations. Christmas is huge down here. They go out really big time for the light shows, especially in Medellin. Got some creatures here from another planet, Otra Planeta. Yes, you can see it all down here in Colombia, my friends. And people usually ignore the green or the red lights for walking. People just go whenever they can go. It's never a big deal down here. You see the cotton candy even down here. Looks like they have a dance troupe down here, showing their moves. As I mentioned in other videos, there's lots of talented people down here. Lots of talented singers and dancers, musicians. Get away from that music as quickly as possible. When the sun's out like this, the temperature is really, really pleasant. Probably about, I don't know, 22 degrees Celsius. Singers over there. Lots of people out today. Strolling along. Pretty interesting hats over there. It's always tempting to buy some of these kinds of things, but it's like buying a poncho in Mexico, and you can buy ponchos in Colombia too, but when are you really going to wear them back home? Go in the closet. story a couple years ago about my long lost son. This is him over here. He's living on the streets now, as you can see, but he's still making a living for himself. But he's a naughty little boy, so that's why I had to leave him. Leave him to fend for himself. He's a noisy, naughty little boy. And now we're coming up to the roads just for the Transmillennial line, which is the transit system here in Bogota, which I've never been on because it's so crowded and it just seems kind of confusing to me. And lots of people again selling juices, some natural, some loaded with sugar. Here's one of the Transmillennial buses right there. And they have hamburgers. They sell really cheap, sometimes hot dogs and fries, but they're, quite frankly, the ones they make on the stands are not usually that good. Not very good quality meat. So usually stay away from them. Street performers.
Llega el año, perfectamente lo puedo hacer. Y mi pie es el año en que nació este señor. Y entonces pasó
All along here they're selling lots of different things. A lot of fried foods. The kids' things. The hats. All kinds of stuff. So I could literally walk for blocks down that road and show you more of the same stuff, but at that point it is same old. Just walking towards the Gold Museum, the Museo del Oro. More vendors, there's vendors everywhere. This is a little plaza here where, if I'm being honest, there's lots of street people hang out, and you got a mix of tourists. And usually there's quite a few skateboarders. You can kind of see over there in the distance, the guy in the red. And this fountain, I don't recall seeing this actually functioning here before, so that's kind of new. But I'll call that for now. Some little. Hopefully I'm not being mean when I say that they're little mini people you have. There are some people down here who are literally 4 feet to 4.5 feet tall down here. And a lot of them are part of the indigenous cultures. So, yeah, I think I'll sign off for a moment here and then I'll pick back up if I see something interesting. The Transmillennial buses. And I'm trying to do a little bit of a circle here. And guess what? Yet another market of stuff. So I'm not going to bother walking through there because it's kind of the same old stuff once again. Let's go over here and see if this is actually somebody singing. It's just music coming from a little shop. It's just music coming from the shop. Like I said, there's some talented people down here. And I just bought this mandarin juice, freshly squeezed, for 3,000 pesos, 3,000 pesos. This is my son right here. He's a little bit of a naughty boy. He's been around for a while out in the streets. Not much I can do about it. Anyway, the 3,000 pesos, that's basically $1 Canadian. And it's very delicious. My naughty son again. See how excited he gets when he gets money? He's done very well for himself, so quite proud of my son. But now he wants more, he's getting greedy. little Diablo Bebe. This guy's carrying a big newt. Well, damas y caballeros, just enjoying the last bit of sunlight here in El Centro, Simon Bolivar Plaza. As the kids go whipping by in their expensive vehicles. So, hope you enjoyed the video a little bit. Nothing too amazing or spectacular, but it's nice to be back in Colombia again. And I'll check back in with you once I'm in San Gil in Santander. And until then, have a great day. And remember, there's no you in Colombia, but hopefully you can come visit this beautiful country someday soon. Hasta la próxima.